And we are back. Thank you so much for staying with us. And in this moment, we do want to have a look at what the production of milk has been like over the different dairy animals. Now, more often than not, when we talk about maziwa, it's very easy for someone to think about just cows. But we have camels, we have dairy sheep, and dairy goats as well. Now, as a country, yearly, we are producing about 5.2 billion liters of milk, and this is the production across the different dairy animals. Now, cattle produce about 3.9 billion liters every single year, and we have camels which produce about 1.1 billion liters annually. We also have the production from goats and sheep, with the production from goats being about 273 million liters annually, and the production from sheep being at 107 million liters annually. Now, the production from cows, which is at 3.9 billion, accounts for 75% of the total milk that is produced in Kenya. Now, let's talk about exportation of our milk. It will interest you to know that we do export some of our milk to the international market, though not much, given that we are not meeting the local demand of the milk in the country. Remember, we are producing about 5.2 billion liters, but the demand currently is at 8 billion liters annually. But we export about 10% of milk that is produced by cows. Now, remember, cows annually produce milk about 3.9 billion liters, and 10% of that is at 398,000 liters. So this is the amount of milk that we export yearly. Now, we also want to look at the countries where we import milk from. Remember, we do have to find a way to compensate for the deficit, given that the demand is higher than our supply. So the main countries where we do import our milk from is Uganda. We also do import a lot of milk from Rwanda. Some of our milk is also imported from United Arab Emirates. We also import milk from Slovenia and Oman as well. Now, these are the countries where we import our milk in order to compensate for the deficit that we have in Kenya, which is at about 3 billion liters annually. Remember, we are encouraging our farmers to get into the dairy farming sector, given that there is a lot of potential in the sector, and clearly, as you can see, the demand is high, and with the growing population, it is bound to keep rising and rising day by day. So here is an opportunity for you. Now, with that, we have come to the end of our show today, but of course, before we say goodbye, we have to sample some of your feedback across all our social media platforms regarding our farm joke question of the day. And the question that we did ask you is, what is orange and almost sounds like a parrot? So let us sample some of your feedback. We do have one from Joy_Kim, who says carrots. Okay, we have another one from Mudhami_Duncan, who says a carrot. All right, another one from Kasten Mecca, who says a carrot. All right, and then let's sample the answer. Yeah, you're right. Today, all of you were brilliant. You did so well. The answer to a farm joke question of the day is carrot. Sounds so much like a parrot, but I promise tomorrow I'll have a tougher one. So please make sure you book another date with us tomorrow. Now, tomorrow we will be focusing on all matters climate change and sustainability in agriculture, and we'll get deeper into a conversation on how digital transformation is impactful in the agricultural space, and you don't want to miss out on that. Until then, do have yourselves a fantastic evening. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Violetta Ngina. Goodbye.